Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Darcy. I'm glad you could come and see what's going on today. And also welcome to my messy desk. Sorry, I just got a little distracted because, you know, it was here yesterday. But do I see it here today? Oh, yes, I do. It's right here. We need this. Well, you could use the shorter one because we're not going to the middle. We are going to make some holes. And I want my holes to be nice and even, and the best way I know to do that is I'm going to grab myself a piece of paper. Where is it? The one I had yesterday was a little bit wider. Alright, this one is not perfectly, I probably want one at least that wide, right? So, let's see. Oh, it helps if I have it in the right spot too. So, I'm going to get all technical on you. No, I'm not. You know I'm not. That's an X-Acto knife, not a pencil. That's not helpful. Alright, let's use this pen. Alright, so I'm starting over at that end and just going to make myself a little mark right there. I'm not going to be super precise, but I'm going to try to be somewhat precise. Does that make sense? At all? I don't ever make sense. So yesterday, I did the cover, or in the last video. It was yesterday for me, but it was in the last video. So now I'm going to make a mark at the end here. I'll go ahead and cut that, and just use this so it can be nice and straight. That's the only reason it'll be straighter if I have it where I can see it on the line. There we go. Alright, so now I have a piece of paper that is the same width of my spine. So now I'm going to fold it in half, the paper. Can't fold the spine. It's too thick to fold. Oh, and I decided not to sew around the edges because I'm doing this as a flow journal and I want to have my circles as close to the edge up here as I can so I don't need to cut my papers down anymore. Hey Joel, you do remember I'm recording? Okay. Wasn't sure if you remembered. So now he hums when he's happy. I don't know. I'm not going to complain about that. And then I'm going to go trying to think of how I want to do it because I guess I'm going to go to the, so I'm just going to fold out like this to the outside fold. Oh yeah, Joel, don't forget to do the dishwasher. Thank you, love. And your brother, wherever he is. And then turn it over and also fold back to the fold. So that way, I've got my lines this way that I want to go. And then I'm going to fold in about 1/4 of an inch. It's not going to be absolutely perfect, but it's going to be close. And I'm just going to double check. Yeah, that line wasn't, oh yeah, it's straight. My papers. Just want to make sure that my papers are going to fit between those two lines, which for the most part, yeah, should. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. So right where this little plus sign here and here, I'm going to make a mark. I can't see real good. There we go. I'm gonna make a circle, just a circle. It's a circle. And over here as well. And then, because I want this to line up right, and I don't always do it the first time, I'm going to go ahead and put my holes in here. I'm actually, alright, if you see on this thing right here, there's a little, it pokes out on each end. That front pokey part is actually where I'm going to line it up with that corner there. Let's not punch my fingers. So that I have it up just a little bit. And then I can, oop, they line up. Fold it in half to make sure that they line up. Ooh, well now that I've done that, you know what? I'm gonna fold this in half and just cut it one time on here, and then they should be perfectly lined up so that now, oh my goodness, I can't believe I never thought of that before. So if you fold it in half and do that circle, they'll be perfectly lined up. So now when you place it on here to put your circles, they should be perfectly lined up. As long as you don't move your paper. I don't know, I feel like a genius right this second. I don't know why. Alright, I want this nice and straight. My lines are not necessarily perfectly straight on here. I'm more interested in them being straight this way than this way. I mean, I want them straight both ways, but my string is only going to come across here, so that's where it's going to be more noticeable. So here we go. Fingers crossed. It'd help if I could hold this. Oh, you know what might help? I know, you were thinking it, weren't you? Let's grab a couple of these. If I want it to stay in place, it might be helpful if I put a clip on it. Might have to move the clip when I actually, also if I put my, there, now whether my lines are straight or not, at least my holes will be. And I am noticing that those are a little bit further up. That's okay. Alright. Okay, then now that I have the whole circle, I know that it should be lined up exactly where I want it, I hope. I don't know why people make this look so easy, because it's really, I need something to hold the book up a little bit. I need the book to be flat. It would help if it was flat. Am I still centered? Right? This is where being a perfectionist is annoying. I can't even really say that I'm that much of a perfectionist. Alright, between that first one, you know, that's where I need to make sure it doesn't move. Where are my holes? There we go. Line up my holes again and put my little clip on there so that now I can do it down here. If you're wondering, my boys have a live stream they've been preparing for. Apparently they had to watch a bunch of episodes of something before they watched the... I think that was right. That one might have been off a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, and then I have, these are metal, and I have a magnet right there that just got stuck there one day. It's a magnet I had on my glue bottle, I think, once. It came off of my glue bottle and now it's stuck to that, which at least then I don't lose these, even if I lose the colorful ones all the time that are in a box that go in this drawer, but they didn't get put away in the drawer. So there's that. So now I want to go up here, and I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure I have the right one on there. So I haven't done this in a little while. So I have it so that I put that little top bit that sticks down goes through the outside here, or through the part that's supposed to be pretty. Gotta make sure it sits up in there and then push down. And then do the other two. And then it's not perfect on the other side, but you know, it's gonna be mostly covered there anyway. But this finishes it off nicely and gives it a nice look on the outside. And keeps the fabric on the outside from, hopefully the fabric on the inside too, from fraying there and stuff. So there are our eyelets. And where's my string? String is right here. Now, generally for a flow journal, you do want it to be a little stretchy if you can. I'm wondering if I could use baker's twine or not. You definitely want something that's not going to stretch over time. You know, like embroidery floss, like counter cross stitch type stuff. That may very well do that. All right, 1, 2. I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm just gonna do like, all right, so I'm going like Rachel. She doesn't cut it first. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going out the top and in the other one, and then out the bottom, I'm going out that bottom and back in this other bottom, and then I can go ahead and cut it and tie it. So I have my 2 places on the inside. Actually, probably want to have, let's see, do I want the top or the bottom? Doesn't matter. I'm just going to put in the middle. In the middle of the first one, because I think what I'm going to do is put something in the middle of the first. And I want to make sure that it's going to be snug enough to hold the papers in, but not so snug that it rips the papers. Does that make sense? That feels good. Now, every time I do the second tie, something always happens to loosen it up. Because people don't just lend me their... Alright, I'm going to do a third time, just be on the safe side. Alright, so there we go. And the only thing showing out here, now if you wanted to, you could have put some beads or buttons or something to even, but I don't mind that. I think it looks fine. And then I have my, oh, let's do the lace first. I have some lace I want to put on the front, which I think will make it, finish it off a little bit and add a little bit of glitter's not the word. I mean, it does have a little bit of shine. It does have glitter in it, pretty much. And then I couldn't find my could not find my red buttons, so I figured since this is on the cover, I went ahead and grabbed my beads, and I'll see if maybe now I can put the rest of this down. Hopefully. There, the rest of that leaf down. So I found some beads, and since it's on the cover, hopefully it will be okay, but I have to figure out how to attach them, that's all. And I want to do one of these on the back as well. Where did the other one go? There it is. Like I just had it. Alright, this one you can actually tell one side from the other because it's definitely much more detailed. So this will finish the back off nicely. With that. There we go. Isn't that cute? I thought that was like, I grabbed a couple trims and laces to try, and that one seemed to work really well. What? Yes, they go in my bed. Those are new. You have not seen them before. I got new sheets for my bed because it said that they were cool comfort. Got them at Big Lots. They're soft, you said? Cool. Well, I don't know if I like silky, but they say they're moisture wicking. And you know, when you're heading into menopause, you really want moisture wicking sheets. That's a necessity. Sorry, just trying to cut these off while not spilling glue and whatnot. Alright, and then the best way I could figure out how to add those beads is to actually use a needle and thread. I actually have some embroidery thread. I was just going to use that. What I had left from another project. The hard part is going to be getting my holes in the right place and not making them too big. And I am thinking I have 2 beads and they're gonna meet in the middle, so I'm gonna do one little hole there. Does that go all the way through? And then I'm gonna put a pocket or something here, so I'll put something there, maybe not a pocket, but something there to cover let me see if I can just do one hole, if that will work. Also, I need a needle. This needle's not gonna work because it's way too wide. I'm gonna see if I can do this with just one hole, because I'll be going through 2 beads and then I'll go back through the hole. And those beads are never going to be able to fit through that hole. Okay, the other bead was smaller than this one, so that would explain why it has disappeared. Oh, here it is. So I made a little hole right in the center there of the holly leaves. And then I have this, and then I thought I brought my needles out. Where'd they go? There they are, right here. I don't know if you could have seen them or not. Tell me, lady. Alright, that thing just never likes to open for me. Let's see, is there one with a wider top? That one's got a wider top. And I just need to make sure it's going to fit through, yep, the bead. The other one has a big fat hole, so. Alright. Yep, that's nice. I might need my glasses. Or just use this thing, I guess. I don't know if that's... I don't even know how to use that thing. That doesn't help me. How are you supposed to use it? I think I know. I think I figured it out. I had never figured that out before. Okay. When I figured it out on my sewing machine, which is why I think I finally figured it out on here. I need both strings. Come on. I want it to be strong. I mean, I could use the one with 6 strings, but... Alright. Go in there. There we go. And now... Alright, and this... I don't remember where I got these. Why don't you want to come back through? This is what I was worried about, that I would... I don't think I did. There we go. Yay! And this is metal, and it sticks right on there, which is where the pins fit. Isn't that cool? That was just something I got at the thrift store with a bunch of other stuff, even though I was like, oh, I don't need more needles. But that little thing is perfect. Alright, I'm not going to knot the end, because I'm going to tie it after I'm done getting everything. So, I'm going to go through this bead, and then I'm gonna go through the bead again, I think, because I want it to be, yeah, I want it to go sideways though. That's what I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna go through this bead and go through. Oh, see, this was part of my problem. This is why, no, this is why I think I'm going to need, go back through that bead. More than one hole, maybe. Right. Or, at the very least, do one bead at a time. Alright, I want this bead to lay on its side though, so some glue may come into play here. Just to keep it where I want it. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of glue there. So yes, I will be making a second hole just because I want them to face 2 different directions. Does that make sense? And I can't do that if they're both plugged into the same hole. Alright, just want to hold that there till it dries a little bit, and then I'll tie the other side. And hope for the best. Okay, one. Just go the other way. I don't know. This tying knots. I never was a Girl Scout or Boy Scout. And I don't remember learning knots in Pioneer Girls. So it'll be one hole per alright, let's hope this one's going to be long enough so I don't have to thread it again. Per bead. Alright, and then this one I want to be like this direction down here. Or I want it up here. Either way, I wanted this bead to rest against that bead. So I think my hole, which of course, every time I put something away, it's when I need it again. A few seconds later. A few seconds later. So right about here is where I'm going to be putting my hole. Trying not to go through the back cover at all. Alright, that should be good, I hope. As long as I can get my needle through there, I'm good. And then I'll glue them securely again. But by sewing them on there, I think that it's gonna, they're hopefully never come off. Never come off, no, no, no. Never come off, no, no. Say you love me. Alright, yes, I'm just making up words to songs now. I know, I should have used red thread so that if it showed. But the hope was that I would have them on their side. There we go. It's Friday. But in my house, that's a little bit more like a Saturday because my husband is off on Fridays and Saturdays. So if you hear a little extra noise, it's just because all my guys are home right now. But I didn't want to put off finishing up the, I wanted to get this cover done. And I kind of told you I would show you how I did it. So, you know. With or without the noise, it's gonna get done. And then I can start playing and decorating. You're so silly. I have silly children. Alright, and let's put a little bit of glue here. So I can get them. Alright, so now I have that extra. It didn't go. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Let's get that out of there. If I put glue in between them, that might help too. Alright, I'm just going to hold them for a minute. I guess I can pause while I hold them, huh? Or I can think of my question. What should my question be for today? How do you take your coffee? I'm going to have a sip of my coffee now. I just take mine with ice and cream. Pretty light too. And I use my Bubba cups, and I generally make them myself. Once in a while, I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, and I drink Dunkin' Donuts. You take the girl out of Massachusetts, but you can't take the Massachusetts out of the girl. I think that looks cute. What do you think? The little berries? Alright, putting the cover back on the glue. Making sure there's not a lot of glue on the end so I can get the cover off next time. Now... well, I should let those dry before I do anything, but it's leaning up against the cord there. So yeah, if you can't find your buttons and it's a cover, you can have a little bit of bulk. Try some beads. It's all fun. All right, this is the first one. Now here's the test to see if they're gonna fit. I mean, I really probably should just put one in at a time to start the test, but I'm too impatient. Gently, gently. We don't want to rip pages. Alright, pulling this first one in gently. Pulling the next one in, which is a shorter one, so that one shouldn't be a problem. Right, that'll be the one with the problem. That'll be the problem one, the one that's shorter anyway. But it's also, I might have got this too tight. Go figure. Who would have thunk it? Usually I get them too loose. This time, too tight. Alright, let's pull you back again. Never mind. I'm going to have them all where they're supposed to be and just move my elastic with my thumb. Because I have it so tight that, not so tight, it's not too tight, but tight enough that I can do that. Alright, there's one signature. That was our first signature. Now we can do our second. I don't know why I keep saying our. I don't know. How invested are you in this process here? I'll go from the front to the back here. I mean, invested enough that you're glad I didn't cut off Santa? Told you. As Scotty Dogs was my witness, I told you I wouldn't cut him up. I mean, I cut off the sides, but that didn't affect Santa at all. So now, we have a flow journal, which just means, oh shoot, Santa's a little tall. Come on, Santa, get shorter. It means you can move stuff around, and if my paper's ripped, it's all on me because I made my strings a little too tight. Might just put a tiny little notch right here just so that, there we go. So, there's fine. Everything else seems to fit all right, I think. So, I know I did a flip through yesterday. Alright, so here is where I want to do something to cover up where the little bumps are. Might be a fun place for a... It looks weird down there though. I have to figure it out. Figure out what I want to put here. Any suggestions? I really do like how that came out. And why is this not sitting upright? Sit upright. There we go. I don't know what was going on with the... So, I'll have to figure out a closure, I think. Is this all the way through? Oh, now it is. And I want to make sure they're all the way through. So yeah, it'll definitely need a closure because well, when it lays down, it lays flat. Alright, I have one page in here that sticks out a little far. Oh, of course it's him. I'm afraid if I cut off too much, I'm going to cut off his... I want Santa. I want him to show though. Ooh, you know what yeah, maybe I will. I think I might do some... Well, how far does he stick out? He does stick out quite a bit, doesn't he? I need to cut him off to... I'm going to cut off the door if I do that. So, yep. I'm going to fold him in. I mean, he cleaned his house so nicely. I don't want to get rid of all that nice clean house. There we go. Now, do I want to add any lace? No, I want to leave that for whoever gets it, I think. But I do want to add a few things. It's going to be lightly embellished, I think. Are these in here pretty good? I think they're on there pretty good. So. And they seem to be laying fairly flat, so that's nice. Take that sticker off. That was a sticker I took off the front of the book. Got stuck in there somehow. Oh, like this right here. What can I do? I might stick something like... If I stick this here, then you can put stuff in there, and we can put either Santa or the reindeer right on there. That I decoupage the napkin. I was thinking of sticking the reindeer, well, they're going that direction. Maybe the reindeer can go right here. Just, I don't want to cover that up though, do I? Alright, I was thinking of putting the reindeer here. Either making it a pocket or just, I think I'll make it, if I make it a pocket, somebody can use it. Oh, I was thinking about sticking it on another envelope actually too. I know, always trying to figure out some new ways. Oh wait, they're flying. I could put them up there. So if I put that on the envelope there, then somebody could use that as a tuck. But then I want to do, this is, I want to make this prettier. I didn't end up putting that in anywhere, did I? I could. I might. What else am I missing? A little red next to Santa. That's nice. Put that over. Maybe go back in there. That's the only thing about a flow journal is your papers don't always stay where you first put them. Kind of like the idea of him up here. Just want to figure out how. Oh, and then I was thinking, because this one's too tall to fit in there, this little cat one, so I was thinking of just making him a little flip out right here. He'd be kind of perfect right there, wouldn't he? These little presents and stuff. Do these all come off? Wait, does this all come off? Door too? Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna take this card right apart. Why not? I'll have to put a little glue on it, I guess. Stick those presents down here. And our kitty. I might take them off their stickiness and lay them flat, but that's kind of cute, and it does cover up the It's kind of fun about these cards is they're so easy to come apart, and you can just use the other pieces elsewhere. Why my book wants, oh, no, it didn't. I was worried that it maybe bent on the thing, but it didn't. It just, probably because I have it a little tight. Door into the nowhere. Into the, I don't know if it works anywhere. Too big for that. Guess I won't put the door in there. It's kind of cute though. Maybe I'll stick it right here over these words. Now I need the wreath back. Need the wreath at least. There we go. put better glue on that. Alright, I wish I could get these off without bending them. I might even do a little mixed media on there to give it the brick look. We'll see. I don't know. You know, look at your cards a little differently. You never know what you might be able to do with them. So, of course I ripped that. Of course. Why would it be any other way? But at least I'm covering up the other side of those. Alright. Honestly, I think I might have got my string a little too tight. So I'm used to using the other 1mm that just is so super stretchy. And I don't know how to undo this. I mean, I could redo it with a different... If it breaks, I'll get a new piece. I just want it to be a little less tight, that's all. Alright, now I know for next time, don't make it so tight. So, how are we on time? Yeah. Alright, maybe I'll figure this piece out back here. Let's see. If I do it like that, that will fall out. If I do it like that, you can do it to the side. Alright. Which means gluing that down, but also I said I wanted to make that prettier. Come on, D lady, pay attention to what you're doing. And just do it already. Just do it. Just do it. I might go ahead and cut this a little closer to the want them to fit on the envelope a little bit better. And I think I'm going to back that as well with something a little less bright. You know I had a pen earlier. Here it is. Well, it's not the same pen, but that's alright. So yeah, I took some dictionary and just kind of put it 4 different directions, and then I did the napkin on top of that. Alright, there's that line, and there is that line. Don't worry, the 25 is still there. See? It's just gonna fit a little bit better now, and no, not that. Let's find. What about that too bright too? Leave that in the background just for if not, it might work on the inside. No, but I might use it on the inside. This is just the piece that was, you know, the cover. Obviously you can see that piece that was the cover. And I figured I could use it as collage paper somewhere because I wouldn't need the whole sheet. That's what I figured. Use a little bit. hopefully will work. Then, how high can I go here? Right there? There we go. Perfect. Really wish I knew where my sharpened pencil was. Just try to outline this envelope here, you know. Maybe get stuff all over it too at the same time. That's right, that's getting glued down, so that won't matter so bad. So much. I'm just going to cut right on the inside of that line. Just didn't want it so white, you know. And this will add a little bit of something cute. And then the back I may, well, it's really technically the front of the envelope. The side where the, oh my goodness, where the reindeer are going to be, I almost call them dinosaurs. This is my brain sometimes. It's not on drugs, it just seems like it. There we go. I trim off any bits after I glue it. But first things first, I need to glue it. So I'm going to take this bit down here and take the cover off of there. Put that back on there. Oh, got a little gloopy. Some gloobers. Just gonna kind of hoping the glue's coming out, you know. Oh, it is. You never know when you first try your glue in the morning if it's gonna come out or not. Oops. See, much cuter than just the white. I like that. Alright, let's move this needle out of the way. Come on, there we go. So I like that magnet on there. It's easy to pick up stuff, like needles. Woohoo! Alright, now I can trim this up a little bit. Well, I guess I could have glued it and then that would have made sense too. Because then I wouldn't have had to been, not that I was precise, but you know, would have given me a little leeway. Alright. So this part's going to get glued down here. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down now. Oh, nice. I didn't get my thing on tight enough and now there's glue dripping out. That's fun. We won't waste it. Just put it right on there. Alright, and I have a little border around here, so we still see the little golden book part there. And I'm still looking for a kind of a background paper I can use. What you eating, kiddo?
There's just crumbs left from the bacon.
Oh, the bacon? You're just eating the bacon crumbs? It's all good. Alright, just gonna use some music. Sweet music. I hear music in the air. Do 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 do. I don't really want the music to go this way. Let's just do it from this side. Then if I do want the clefts on another page, I can. 2:30. My alarm goes off at 2:30. Alright, I think that do these cover up the whole bottom? Not quite. Alright. Well, I'm still gonna do this. Just don't want that line there. Oh, and it's plenty tall enough without it. Silly me. Would help if I did it this way, huh? There we go. Definitely overthink things when you're crafting because it's so much fun. That one's causing me problems. Where's a glue stick right here? Oh, you know I was being sarcastic, right? I mean, I know that's what we do. We tend to overthink things. That does not make it easier or more fun, necessarily. I mean, it's fine if I'm not recording. It doesn't bother me so much then, but... Oh, that's not right. Alright. And our gentlemen here, or ladies and gentlemen, I don't know which reindeer they are. They don't have numbers on them or name tags, so don't know which ones got picked for this napkin, because there were not 8 on the napkin. There were just the 2. Just kind of want to get that overlap out of there. It's going to get covered anyway. Thought I had glue everywhere on there. Didn't it look like I had glue everywhere on there? It looked like it to me. Yeah, I didn't ink anything. If the person who gets this wants to ink it, they can. Not everybody likes that look. So I try not to, unless I'm doing a fully decorated look. I do want to do something with that. Should I do that other shiny one again, or the rickrac's not going to be thick enough? That rickrack. What about this one? That one might work if it's not right next to Santa Claus, and it's a little bit wider. But is it too orange against this red? Except it works really well, except there's like both reds in that picture. I don't hate it. There's the other red I brought out, although it's more narrow. Alright, let's try this one. Like, is there an end? Just want to finish that off a little bit. I think that's right. Wish they would like make it easier to figure out one side from the other. So yep, I'm just gonna use that right there. Finish that off because it just isn't so pretty, and I want it to be pretty. Pretty is important. Well, you know, pleasing to the eye, whether it's pretty or handsome or whatever it is, you want it to be pleasing to the eye. At least to your eye, really. Other people don't matter. If you're making it, it needs to be what you like. Even if you're going to sell it. I mean, there's going to be somebody who has similar taste to you. There, that made a big difference right there, didn't it? Just gonna stick that there so that it doesn't stick to my book. What about over here? If I did a thicker piece of lace here, then, oops, and just rip more stuff because that's fun. I guess I don't want to come out quite that far though. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Nope, you're ripped. You're done. All right. I was thinking, no, I would have to come way out there for that. All right. Never mind, now that I moved the cats all over there and the presents. The cats? I do realize it's just one cat. I think I realize that. Oh, good. A little piece of this right there. Cute as can be. Stop bending. Alright. Kitty is just going to go right there forever. He's stuck on there with this glue now. There's no moving him. That's stuck down there now too. That one I might leave for someone to decide what they want to do with it. If they want to leave it there or move it. Okay. The cover, I would say, is complete. So, no pockets in the front, but we have our little holly there. Because, you know, people put the sticker on and then you can't get the sticker off. I don't know if I want to decorate this bit or not. I don't know. I'm not really a big spine enhancer. But maybe the person who buys this will be there. They'll be like, oh good, she left the spine. Now I can decorate it. So let me just flip through it really quick. Yeah, there's still a lot of white blank pages, which I should be okay with. You know, it's for somebody else to decorate. I really need to get mine together so I could decorate. Alright, where is that? That's where that one is. And then I had thought about doing something to hide this, but I don't know. I think I will at least cut them so they're not hanging out the bottom, although somebody might want to, maybe I'll stick a couple charms on there. I don't know. I do want to put at least one of these in here. I don't know which one though. Click on the, that would work better. Nope. Thought it would, but it really won't. Ooh, that'd be kind of cute maybe. How do I want it? What I might do is back it and make it into a paper clip, maybe. In that way. But maybe not. Maybe we will just, what does it look like when it's like that? It sticks out just a little bit. It's a little slow stitching one I did. Kinda like it on there. But I think I will, we didn't glue, okay good, stick it back here for whoever gets it. That will be one of the goodies. And I should make some more goodies to go in there for people to decorate at will. Definitely put a piece of that in there. And whatever else I can find. So, which will come later. Alright, thank y'all. Have a delightful day. Ta-ta. Love you guys. I did that. Oh yeah, that's right. Don't forget. Tell me how you like your coffee. Or tea. Or whatever it is you drink. Bye for real.